We can use light to influence our audience. We can create different emotions by using different spectrum of lights. There's a blue and a red light spectrum. In other words, when we're in the sun creates UVB, ultraviolet blue light. Now what this does, it tells the body to wake up, let's get going, let's get excited, let's move, create energy. As the sun goes down, it changes into an orange color, and this is basically a signal for, hey, maybe we could start thinking about eating, resting, calming down, and eventually sleeping. Fast food uses all the time. They use the orange, yellow, and reds to signal maybe you should think about food. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how you can use different spectrum of lights to create the emotion that you want from your audience. The key light is the very first light that we add. We can use this to add depth or drama to the scene. I generally place this on a 45-degree angle to illuminate my subject, like so. With that also, I can also change the ambience, the warmth of the Kelvin, from something neutral to something warm. And now I can influence my audience in a different way. So front face is a little technique for us more mature people showing their age. And what we do is we basically grab the light, the key light, and place it directly in front of our face. And it just kind of smooths out a few of those wrinkles. Another common technique that we can do is change the white balance within our camera. Simply go to your menu settings in your camera, choose white balance, and scroll down until you see the Kelvin temperature or something similar. And then typically we want to choose a Kelvin between 3200 and 3300. And this will dramatically change the mood and the feeling in the video itself. For example, warm, cold. A backlight is something we use to separate the subject, me, away from the background. I'm wearing a black shirt and I have a black background. By using something as simple as the backlight, I've now created a slight rim edge, like a lighting edge on my shoulder and on my hairline. And this just makes it easier for you, the audience, to see me rather than me blending into the background. And now a word from today's sponsor. I'm kidding, nobody wants to sponsor this dumb channel. But if you'd like to leave a like, I'd really appreciate it, and it lets me know I'm doing something right. We can use backlighting in various situations. Here I am sitting at a table and the color is generally neutral. First I'm going to add a little bit of warmth because that's the expression I want. And then by adding in a backlight, I can change the mood yet again. For example, adding purple or a green background. Or any color really, whatever it is that you are trying to convey to your audience. Color grading is something we do after color corrections. Hollywood does this all the time. It sets the tone of the movie straight away. For example, in the movie The Matrix, we were using a teal, a greenish color. And that basically expressed that something else was going, something sinister was going on. You certainly didn't feel like it was a happy-go-lucky movie. These days, most video editing software come with some type of color correction or color grading. In Video Studio, it's very simple. We put our footage on the timeline, double-click, and then we go into the color tab, where we are presented with many options to color correct and then color grade our video. But when it comes to color correcting or even color grading, are we sure that the RGB on our monitor is even correct? Just because it looks good on my monitor doesn't mean it can look good on yours. You must make sure that your monitor is properly calibrated. I'm going to show you how you can do this just by using your phone. Go to Google and type in displaymate.com and that'll bring you to this website right here. Now what this website is offering is all the current mobile phones that's now on the market. It gives you a great overview of how close it is to the perfect RGB. So I'm using a Galaxy Note X10, and then when I start looking through the article, I came across DisplayMate smartphone display. And in the article it tells me that visually indistinguishable from perfect. In other words, any video or photo I use my phone with, the RGB is near perfect. The first thing I did, I just created a very small video using my smartphone, which then I uploaded it to my computer. On my computer, I used my telephone and the monitor and started comparing the two. Using the monitor settings, I started to slowly dial in the telephone and the monitor. Every once in a while, I would pick up the telephone and readjust it until the monitor started to match whatever I saw on my smartphone. I'm certainly not saying that it's perfect, but I'm quite happy with the results. Plus, I'm not buying software or really expensive calibration tools. Spider calibration tool starts at $300. And there you have it. By placing a small light in the background or simply changing the white balance in your camera, we can change the mood and feeling within our videos. I hope that you use some of my techniques, and if you do, please share it in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching.